Ever wondered about the incredible and sometimes downright weird world of water sports? From the serene to the extreme, water sports offer a vast ocean of experiences that captivate millions worldwide. Imagine the thrill of surfing, the serenity of kayaking, the adrenaline rush of whitewater rafting, or the sheer strength and determination required in competitive swimming. These are just a few examples of the diverse range of activities that constitute water sports. An arena where the human spirit engages with the elemental force of water, testing limits, seeking tranquility, and experiencing exhilarating highs. Water sports have come a long way from their primitive origins. What started as survival skills or modes of transportation for ancient civilizations have evolved into a global phenomenon, a testament to human creativity and our inherent fascination with water. Today they're not just a pastime but a lifestyle, a profession, a passion that transcends borders and cultures. But beyond the surface splash and spectacle, there's a world of surprising and sometimes strange facts that often go unnoticed. Did you know, for instance, that the birthplace of modern surfing isn't Hawaii but ancient Peru? Or that the fastest speed ever recorded on water skis is a hair-raising 154 miles per hour? Or that the oldest known swim stroke isn't the freestyle, but the breaststroke with depictions found in ancient cave paintings? These are just a few tantalizing glimpses into the intriguing world of water sports. A world that's as vast and varied as the bodies of water that host these activities. From the tranquil blue lakes to the raging white rivers, from the vast open seas to the controlled environment of swimming pools, water sports continue to enthrall, challenge, and inspire. So, if you thought you knew everything about water sports, think again, because beneath the surface there's a whole other world waiting to be explored. A world filled with history, innovation, courage, and a fair share of quirkiness. Well, buckle up as we plunge into the fascinating depths of water sports. Starting off our countdown, did you know that surfing, one of the most popular water sports, originated in Polynesia? Surfing, with its exhilarating blend of adrenaline rush and tranquility, has its roots planted firmly in the Polynesian culture. Yes, the sport that has now taken the world by storm, was born in the sparkling blues of the Pacific. It was here, amidst the palm-fringed beaches and the relentless waves, that the Polynesians first harnessed the power of the ocean to ride the surf. The earliest records of surfing are etched in the annals of Polynesian culture, dating back to more than 1,000 years. Ancient Polynesians didn't just surf for fun, it was an integral part of their spiritual and social fabric. The act of riding a wave was seen as a communion with the gods, a way of interacting with the forces of nature. The chieftains and kings, the alii, were often the most skilled surfers in the community. They rode on long, heavy boards, some reaching up to 24 feet in length. Surfing prowess was a symbol of status, and surf competitions were common, often accompanied by grand feasts and festivities. Then, in the late 18th century, surfing began its voyage beyond the Polynesian islands. With the arrival of European explorers and missionaries, the sport started to spread. Captain Cook, the British explorer, was one of the first Europeans to document surfing. Yet the missionaries disapproved of surfing, considering it frivolous and immoral. This led to a decline in the sport until the early 20th century when a Hawaiian duke named Kahanamoku, a legendary surfer and Olympic swimmer, revitalized it. He showcased surfing to the world during his travels, and since then, the sport has never looked back. Today, surfing has transcended boundaries and cultures. From the beaches of Australia to the coasts of California, from tiny tots to seasoned seniors, millions ride the waves, continuing an ancient tradition that began on the distant shores of Polynesia. From Polynesian kings to modern-day thrill-seekers, surfing has certainly made a splash. Moving on, the breaststroke is known to be the oldest swim stroke, dating back to the Stone Age. Yes, you heard that right, the Stone Age. Our ancestors were doing the breaststroke even before they learned to write or build houses. Ancient art found across the globe, from the caves of France to the tombs of Egypt, depict humans swimming in what seems to be the breaststroke style. Over the centuries, the stroke evolved and was refined. In the early days, it was a survival skill, a means of crossing rivers and lakes. Today it's an Olympic event, a competitive sport, and a popular recreational activity. The modern form of breaststroke that we see in competitions today was developed in the late 19th century. But the essence of the stroke, the symmetrical arm movement and the frog-like kick, remains the same. Stone Age or Space Age, the breaststroke remains a timeless technique. Taking a deeper dive, free diving pushes the limits of human endurance. This thrilling water sport is not for the faint-hearted. It's about plunging into the ocean's depths, far beyond where the sun's rays penetrate, all while holding one's breath. Free divers, with nothing but a single breath of air, have reached astounding depths. The world record? A mind-boggling 214 meters. That's like diving down a 60-story building, except surrounded by water, with the weight of the ocean pressing against you, and no air tank to rely on. The human body faces immense physical challenges during free diving. The pressure increases by 1 atmosphere every 10 meters, which can lead to barotrauma, a condition that can cause lung damage. The body's oxygen levels also drop dramatically, causing a state known as hypoxia. In this condition, a diver might experience anything from euphoria to unconsciousness. But free divers are not deterred. They train rigorously, learning to slow their heart rate, conserve oxygen, and resist the urge to breathe. It's a sport of mental strength as much as physical, requiring immense concentration and calm. And the rewards? Unparalleled. The serenity of the deep ocean, the feeling of weightlessness, the sense of being one with nature, these are experiences that divers wouldn't trade for anything. Free diving, an extreme sport that truly takes your breath away. Accelerating forward, water skiing speeds can reach up to 60 miles per hour. Imagine, if you will, the sensation of that kind of speed on the open water. The wind in your face, the rush of adrenaline, the world around you becoming a blur of motion. Professional water skiers know this feeling well. They harness the power of speed, using it to perform remarkable feats of agility and strength. The physics behind water skiing is a fascinating blend of motion, friction, and gravity. The skier's body becomes a living fulcrum, balancing against the pull of the boat and the resistance of the water. Skiers cut across the water's surface, their skis acting as hydrofoils. The shape and design of the skis, the angle at which they're held, and the skier's body position all contribute to the speed achieved. It's a delicate dance of balance, strength, and speed. But let's not forget the thrill of it all. That's what draws so many to this sport. The exhilaration, the rush of adrenaline, the sense of freedom that comes with gliding across the water at such high speeds. It's a sensation unlike any other. Water skiing is a sport that perfectly captures the human desire for adventure and the pursuit of speed. It's a testament to our love for the thrill, the challenge, and the sheer joy of motion. Water skiing, where the need for speed meets the thrill of the ride. At the peak of our countdown, whitewater rafting is considered one of the most extreme water sports. Its name alone is enough to set hearts racing, and for good reason. The thrill, the rush, the raw power of nature, all of these elements combine to make whitewater rafting a truly exhilarating experience. But with great thrill comes great danger. Navigating through turbulent waters is no easy feat. It demands not just physical strength, but also mental fortitude. The wild, unpredictable nature of rapids can quickly turn a thrilling adventure into a life-threatening situation. One such danger is the rapid grades. These grades range from 1 being the mildest to 6 the most dangerous. A grade 6 rapid is virtually impossible to navigate and has a substantial risk of injury, even death. Then, there's the danger of swift currents. These can easily flip a raft and throw its occupants into the water, and if you thought the water's surface was tumultuous, beneath it is even worse. Drowning is a real risk in whitewater rafting, especially if one gets trapped under the raft or caught in a strong undertow. Add to that the possibility of colliding with hidden rocks, getting caught in a strainer, or being thrown off course by a whirlpool, and you've got a sport that is as unpredictable as it is thrilling. Each of these hazards requires quick thinking, decisive action, and an intimate knowledge of the river and its many moods. Remember, the river is a wild and untamed beast. It does not yield easily, and it will not hesitate to remind you of its power. But with the right training and respect for the water, the risks can be managed. And therein lies the appeal of whitewater rafting. It's a dance with danger, a test of one's mettle against the raw power of nature. Whitewater rafting, a sport where adrenaline and danger ride the same wave. From the origins of surfing to the dangers of whitewater rafting, water sports are a world of wonder and extremes. We've explored the birthplace of surfing, discovered the oldest swim stroke, plunged into the extreme depths of free diving, and felt the thrill of water skiing's speed. We've also faced the inherent risks in whitewater rafting. It's been an exhilarating journey, full of surprises and fascinating facts. So the next time you're diving into the water, remember, there's more to water sports than meets the eye.